Hello everyone, it's Mr. Heinrich here from the Science Department and the STEM Coordinator for Samuel Ward Academy, and I'm just introducing you to our virtual Science Week, which is taking place from the 5th to the 14th of March. Unfortunately, of course, whilst we are starting to return back to school, we're going to be unable to run a hands-on Science Week in the Science Department for everybody. So we've put together what we hope will be a really interesting and informative and enjoyable virtual Science Week, okay, which you're going to be able to access from the comfort of your own home at any time you want, and of course after the event as well. So I'm just going to share a few things with you where you'll find all of this information, all of these resources, and the sort of things that we're hoping you will engage with. So we will be familiar, those of you that have been obviously looking through our science lessons, you'll be familiar with the Padlet resource that we've been using, okay, and we've put together something similar for our Science Week. So I'm going to just guide you through this, okay. A link will be available to you, so you're probably watching this on the Padlet at the moment or maybe on YouTube, but you'll have information about how to access the various parts of our Science Week. So first of all, okay, the resources are divided into various zones for all of the information that you'll find on them. We have a biology zone, a chemistry zone, physics, geology, psychology zone, and then we also have zones for careers, scientific discovery, and some competitions that we are running as well. So inside in each zone, you'll find some sections as follows. You'll find a Discover section. So here you're going to learn about a pioneering scientist from that particular area of interest. Okay. You'll also then find a Watch section. So this is a talk or a lecture from a leading scientist in that particular area. So there'll be people, some of which you may have heard of before, or others that may be new to you. Okay. As you scroll down further, you will then find a Do section. So this is kind of finding something for you to do, to interact with and get involved with and try out at home. Okay, so there's all sorts of different things, some of them online, some outside, and getting involved in doing stuff. We then have a Read section where you'll find articles or posters or infographics of interest that are relevant to the topic. Okay, so there's loads of different things to information for you to find out about. Finally, we have an Interact section. So there's an engaging activity for you to try. So most of these are online stuff, okay, and you'll find that there's all sorts of different things for you to have a go at. And then we've put a little extra thing in there as well, an extra slice of information that you might find of interest in each of the zones as well that is relevant if you want to try, if you want to keep exploring and try and find some more stuff out. So just going to see if I can scroll along here. You'll also find, so first of all, how do I take part? Well, you don't need to book anything, okay? There's nothing for you to kind of specify what you're doing. You can click on the links and follow instructions, and you can choose bits from any zone. You don't need to only focus on one part. You can pick and choose whatever you want to engage with, okay? There's no sort of requirement to do certain sections. Now, the other parts, as I mentioned, are I should have said we have a space zone as well. So we also have the Discovery Zone, which was more general. Okay, so there's some information about vaccines, how vaccines work. There's some thinking about our world in 30 years' time, how things will change. There's some ideas for you to try and innovate. Okay, some information to read and some things to interact with again here. And then finally, just a couple of other things to mention. We have our Careers section. Let's see if I can scroll along for this. Not sure what's going on. Okay, so here's our Careers zone where you'll find loads of information, more of which will be added about routes into science careers. Okay, you'll also find some stuff from our Aspire and career pathways here. And then finally, our competition zone. So we have our Samuel Ward Academy poster competition. We also have a National Science Week poster competition, photography, drawing, and some other things that are going to be added to that as well. Okay, so there's loads of stuff there, as I say, for you to engage with. We'd really like you to just get involved and have a look and see what you can kind of take part in. Okay. Finally, what you will find once you have finished, we'd just love to hear how you found our Virtual Science Week. Okay, so if you could spare a few minutes, there is just a very short survey of 5 questions for you to answer once you've had this, had a look through and kind of engaged with some of this, these zones. So that's it from us. That's our Virtual Science Week. We hope you enjoy it, and please get involved. Goodbye.